everybody. I'm happy to be here. Even I'm a little exhausted. I just came from Eilat, the Red Sea, the most powerful, energetic water in the world, because everything is rust there in the water. And I went there like emergency from yesterday till today to do a new contact with myself, because there it's my real home. And I'm happy that I did it, and I'm happy that I can lecture now. From the beginning till the end, because it's the most very, very powerful time and a very, very powerful junction. So, yeah, let's wait to the sign that everybody's connected.
Second.
Okay.
1 minute, 1 minute.
1 minute.
Just another share, so I could show it to other people. One last share, and then we can start.
Yalla. Okay. Let's give you a little bit history in the beginning. I will give you the frame, and then we find the freedom inside the frame. Until 26,000 years ago, it means 26,000 years before this 26,000 that ending now, the human being was just animal energy, no angel energy, no lightness energy, no ability to have the higher self, and the spirit was very, very low. And then 26,000 years ago till now, and this month, this 26,000 years finishing, the system that we call it human being was half angel, half animal, and always was struggled for 26,000 years, a struggle, a fight, always about every issue between the animal part in me and the angel part in me. They never been kind of like in harmony, together, separate. Always we had to choose. Either we choose the animal or we choose the angel, and when we try to combine, we didn't succeed so much. A little bit. Tiny success. And then before 3 years, that symbolic all the ending of these 26,000 years, the soul that was very small till 3 years ago, and got bigger in the last 30 years, but still very small, become the higher self, not to all the people. Just the people that are the antennas, they have the potential to have fountain of youth, they have the potential to carry this higher self. The higher self, it's all our savings, it's all our lessons, it's all what we collect, it's all what we went progress with the spirit, it's all our trust. It's kind of like a saving. And for 3 years, the higher self kind of like trying, and in Hebrew trying, it comes from the word miracle, trying to settle down to make our body his settlement. To make our system the settlement.
Settlement?
התיישבות, התנחלות כזאת.
To settle in
To
our
settle.
system.
To settle in the
To
system.
settle down.
And then, but even these last 3 years, it's not easy for the higher self to make our body as a temple of joy, as a business center, as a place that he can totally land in till fully. And why he couldn't, and I start to lecture about it in the last lecture in English, why he couldn't, because still the door of the thought are not sitting in the head. Thought that sits in the head, we call it worried. All the thoughts are in my system, in my body and around me. And we have a door of the thought, that the thought coming in and out. And this is the binocular, and this is everything. It's the forehead, the eyes, the eyebrow, the nose, the cheekbones, the hairline. That's the door of the thought. And it's connected to the back of the brain. The back of the brain, it's like how much we still connected to the past. And it's one system. The connection, the back of the brain with the door of the thought. And finally, in the last 2 months, I start to lecture about it last lecture in English. Finally, we reach the need that the higher self will fix the last black hole and will fix the door of the thought. It's mean different physical body, different physical spirit, different life, different material, different spirit, one system, but we try. It's not like it will happen, nothing happened. We need to allow it, and this is why I'm lecturing to you today. We will try, and we have this potential till the highest day of the year, that it's August 15, that in August 15 each soul sits in her chair, the natural chair, the way she chooses everything, and she's the ambassador of the concept that she needs to take forward. And one of the highest secrets in the universe, that we exchange engine with the soulmates at 180 degree, and we're allowing to begin in a new, and that's the highest day of the year, and it's very, very powerful, always. But this year, it's 200 times and maybe more, double powerful, because in this August 15, we're finishing the last 2 months of eclipse and energy and earthquake inside of us, some little earthquake and big earthquake, to see what's real for us and what's nothing, that not belong and we still holding, to see how can we tune the higher self with the new binocular, with new eyes, because there is no outside reality, there is no outside reality, and we see for our need. We see mirror, we choose mirror, that they will reflect to our need to meet myself. And finally, it will be much, but potentially, it will be much less struggle between the higher self and what we see, and what we choose to see. We will be less threatened by the mirror we choose, because we choose mirror just when we have a potential to vibrate something in me, to fix something in me. And there is no outside reality. So finally, between the angel and the animal part in me will be more harmony. They will feel that they have one mission, not fight and struggle all the time. and then also between the higher self and the new eyes. In the last 2 months, and we have still 3 weeks, we trying, like I said, try come from the word miracle, to change the black hole in us, in the door of the thought, to white spiral. We never had it as a human being before. Never. Never, never, never. This is why we create religious. This is why we create outside forces. This is why we're afraid of people. This is why we think there is evil eye. This is why we think we're affected by others. And this is why we think we affect others. And this is why we put our mind. And this is why we think we suffer because the politics and governments and weathers and all that stuff. Bullshit. And enough. From August 15, we will have much more confidence in our spirit. We will feel more. We will see. When we create something to fix, we will not see it as a bad luck, as something that, no, we will see it like our spirit see it, as an opportunity to grow, to fix. We will help our spirit. We will cooperate our spirit. But again, I say we will help, we will cooperate, and that nothing comes from outside. We still have 3 weeks to enjoy our earthquake that we create now emotionally, physically, near people, near mirrors, near soulmates. Everything's changing. Everything. Unbelievable. Why? To see what's really my essence, belong to my purpose, and what's just jellyfish shell. The concept life is going to be totally different. We will finish dead life or life, death, and we begin life. The meaning of life, the understanding of life, to joy life, to I'm screaming. To be able to appreciate what I'm create, not what I have. We don't have nothing from our own. We don't have energy of our own. We don't have money for our own. We don't have kids for our own. Nothing. We don't have even everything just supposed to come through us, tune us, and live and double itself. To double itself, we have to appreciate what we create. When you appreciate what you create, not what someone gave you, or what you succeed to steal, or what you cheat some others. No, what you create. And what you create, it's wise and accurate. And if you really put the stamp of your awareness on it, if you put the stamp of the awareness on it, then you double it. Finally, we can reach the fountain of youth very, very easy. Finally, we can put the awareness. I teach for 40 years, and a lot of people tells me, yes, Michael, I heard the lecture, it talks to me, I believe it. I said to myself, and still, it's not working till the end. Why? Because till now, we had a black hole in our awareness, in our thinking, in our head, in our door of the thought, in our connection to the past, and our fear from the future. So when we merge now, if we try to merge the higher self and build a new binocular, a new door of the thought, a new ability to see the mirrors, but to see it, wow, such an amazing mirror. We will appreciate the part in me. Put attention to the delicate point that I'm saying now. will not appreciate others. There is no such a thing. We don't love others, we don't hate others, we don't suffer because others. Bullshit. We will appreciate the part in me that create this mirror to meet myself. It will be easy to meet myself. It will be easy to finish the fixing, the tikkun. It will be easy to finally merge the spirit, cooperate the spirit, because the spirit in the night goes to the liver is the VCR, the blood is the film, and she creates and she brings pictures just when she sees the potential that we can really vibrate it. And then we come to the daytime, we create this reality that the spirit wants, that was in the past, there is no new realities, not at all. We create it again, but we don't really fix till the end. And that's our frustration, and that's our anger. All the anger, it's about ourselves. We're never angry about someone else. And that's very, very powerful. And now we came to a junction finally that I'm teaching for 40 years and a lot of lifetimes. I never thought we will reach the ability to fix the door of the thought. The ability that it will not be blocks between the binocular I choose to see the realities and my higher self that sits in me. And without this binocular, the higher self cannot sit in me. No way. No way. To create my body as a temple of joy, to create my body as a business center, to create my body as a spiral from in to out, to create my body as a fountain of youth, you need eyes. No more higher self blind in us. Till now, for the last 3 years, he tried to build all the system, but he was blind. With no eyes, with no binocular. So the concept life going to be very, very, very different for us. We will feel, we will open our sense, we will feel alive, we will feel alive. And then we can tune what's right for us, what to eat, who to make love with. Anyway, it's not with others, but which mirror and everything. The money has to be very, very, very different. It has to be second priority, no first priority. Very, very different. If not, we will see a lot of people losing their money. Spirits, to feel the spirit life, it's in the daytime. It's not to sit on the mountain and to put in this answering machine in the telephone some have a nice day, bam. That's blah blah. Spirits, it's really to function in the daytime. And now we reach a level that after we try in August 15 and all these 2 eclipses that we had them, and we still really inside their process. Earthquake. To really feel what's belong to my concept and what just stupid shell that I'm holding it. So the concept life will be very, very different. We will feel alive. We will feel this, when you feel alive, you feel joy. I see people after I treat and whatever, when they feel alive, they feel joy. And when the amount of the life is coming down, they depressed, they tired, they deal with others. No more dealing with others. No more. No way. You can look at others, but but you cannot trick your higher self. You cannot cheat your higher self. You look at the others, and right away you will know that, okay, this is the mirrors I choose to meet myself. The only way we will look at the other just as they are our mirror that we choose. They even don't know about it. And at the same time, we are their mirror. But for a very, very different lesson. So I'm talking about the next 3 weeks, or almost 3 weeks, 20 days, August 15, that we still have a chance to build, to change the concept life, to build a new eyes and new binocular, to finish the need in us that the spirit is blind, and to serve our spirit and to enjoy from the fruit, that we enjoy life and we enjoy fountain of youth and we enjoy what we create, because the spirit just create really kind of like easy pictures to fix. Yeah, we suffer from these pictures because there is no new realities. We suffered so many times. But if the Spirit bring it again, it means we just need. This is why I'm always saying, to reach simplicity, you have to complicate everything. We just need to remember ourselves. We just need to be in. And then we fix. So from August 15, it will be easier. Much, much easier. And again, it's potential. Don't come and tell me, hey, Michael, you said from August 15. Yes, I was sitting legs around legs and waiting to the life will come to me. They didn't come. Nothing come from outside. There is no outside reality. Everything begins from us and need to change and need to end in us. Nothing. Deserve. It's a word that doesn't exist in the spirit. Whatever we project, that's what we get double. And it will be easy now to clear. Because we are a system that each cell in us and each organ, built in the organs, it's to double. Double money, double fountain of youth, double joy, double everything. But let's learn how not to disturb. Until now, we couldn't not to disturb because the head and the door of the thought was in a black hole. So take these 3 weeks and focus in, really learn, agree to learn, to create, to love what you create, to appreciate what you create, to value what you create, everything you create, even the pictures around you, even the mirrors that you choose, everything you create. If you didn't create it, you will never bump it. You will never friction to it. We need to remember that. Nothing is beginning outside. Nothing. We're not affected by others even 0.5%. Nothing. Yeah, we developed for 26,000 years. Because the struggle between the animal and the angel, we develop religious, we develop a lot of ideas that now it seems like if the higher self hear it, he's laughing from here to the Dead Sea, just rolling himself from the joke. So, to finish the connection to the past, the connect to the past, and to be able not to fear from the future, to fix our anxieties, our fear from the future, we need to learn to love and appreciate what we create, So this is the clouds, and through your questions will bring the knowledge down. But it's the next 3 weeks are very, very important. And in the 16th, I'm going to the Red Sea again, like I've been today, because this is my real home. To tune everybody in that day for a new contract. Yes, every time this holiday is very important. Not like this year. Not like this year. Not at all. Not at all. Not even come to tickle a little bit this, because it's like we really, for the first time in the history of human being, we have a chance to feel solid, to feel spirit, to feel physic, to be able to be center of what I create, to use what I create, to be in now, to double everything. Not when I pay, I'm afraid that I'm losing, and that's everybody, because we're so fucked up. And it was our need to be fucked up, that's the thing. Okay. Question.
אתה רוצה מהמחשב או...
Whatever.
כן. The new design of the spirit will...
Yeah, you didn't even talk about it yet.
So I have a question about the door of thought, which is what he spoke right now.
You know what?
Let's
No, but thank you for reminding me.
But I have a question about the door.
It's the last month, it's already Rega.
Mm.
It's already for 1 month. The twisted spirit in us starting to kind of like design itself, shape herself, lead us to the new needs, because the physics is not really physics, it's just different density of the spirit. That's I know, and that's I teach for 40 years. But for the first time I feel that since last month, that kind of like the spirit moving inside of us and trying to fix, depends if we help her or disturb her, trying to kind of like to tune herself to the middle of my core, to the middle of me. That it will be so clear, like to the main archive of the spirit, that it will be so clear when I create something to know, okay, I really finished the need in me with this, or this is part of who I am. So that's the new design, and it's really very, very powerful. And it creates, like I said, a little earthquake. So instead just to agree to love and to appreciate what you create, agree also to the new design of the spirit. Kind of like you agree that the spirit, you so trust your spirit and your higher self inside of you, that you tell your spirit, actually, show me my new need, show me my new body, show me my
new me,
my new physical, my new density in the physical, my new organs. Because like I said, and now I feel it for the first time in my life, all my life I teach that the physical body is different density of the spirit. This is why when I merge the spirit, the body change, and I see it in all my work. But this month, it's like the spirit, it's like, kind of like dancing very gentle and very beautiful in my system. To try to build me a new system, a new density, a new design, that we will not feel twisted anymore, that we will not feel bad mood, that we will not feel bad self-image, and then we need to make proud and all that blah blah.
Okay, so can I ask a question about?
Yeah, but I'm very, very thirsty.
Yeah, I put, where is it? Here.
These lights, okay.
So the question is, can we say that the new design of the spirit will start when we fix the black hole in the door of thoughts?
No,
It's already started.
it already started 7 weeks ago. And sometimes it feels like wow, sometimes it creates even some wounds outside, some organs struggle, some pain here and there, some joy, whatever.
So it's a process.
Of course, we're talking about finishing of the need of 26,000 years. It's not, I'm saying August 15 and I'm saying 2 months and I'm saying 7 weeks, but it's not like buttons. It's also dimensional to each. After August 15, all the people in the world will feel different. How? And I don't know, but for sure they feel different because they will feel, stop to play with that.
Okay.
They will feel different need, different binocular, different trying, different awareness. This is why it's very important 3 weeks. And people that need some help from far can call me to pass this private hurricane. Sometimes we need some hand from the dungeon. And this is why everything now is questionable.
Questionable, ma?
In Hebrew, to ask question is to come up from the dungeon. Now everything is questionable in the last 2 months. Everything we ask again, if this really fits me, if this really fits my needs, if this is a new me, if this is the old me, about any issue and every issue. And it's good, because all the dungeon is coming up.
Yeah, it's like to say there is a question mark in all the subject and all the.
1 second.
Okay.
I'm screaming, I don't know why.
Michael, I want to ask a question from Hali.
Okay, Holly.
Okay. She writes, we ourselves created the black hole in the thought. So, are we now creating something new that the spirit could not have made without our animal part involved?
It's the balance between the two. It's not about.
It's not without animal. The animal will be finally amazing animal in us. We will respect the animal. We will not subconscious be shame of our animal parts.
No, she said that what I understood that what we're creating now, it's something that the spirit
What we try to
could
create
not
now.
have created without the animal part, meaning that the animal part was important.
I didn't
The
understand.
spirit could not have made without our animal part.
Yeah, that we finished now 26,000 years of actually I will say bridge. I will say bridge. Before 52,000 years, we began in 26,000 years of just animal parts. Human being was animal. You talk to him about spirit, he will not even understand that. Nothing. He was animal. He was really just animal parts. Fear, dance, eat,
So what was
sex,
the spirit?
whatever.
Where was-
26,000 years ago, and it's going to finish in next month. And this is even in the science about 26,000 years. It's amazing. I'm saying that, and it's even in the science about energies that finish 26,000 years. But we finish a need of struggle,
Between
fight
the spirit
between
and
the animal and the spirit.
Yeah.
Struggle, fight. This is why even all the religious are wearing a black pants and a white shirt and whatever. It's like, and a lot of spirits are, oh, we just angel, we just Buddhism, no animal, and monk or whatever, איך אומרים, נזירים, monks and whatever, and they eat roaches and whatever. No. Now we're beginning a new need. That the physical of human being, of course not to everybody, just the people that have potential, but that's the beginning. Probably it will lead to another, I don't know how many years. We're beginning something this is why I'm screaming. We're beginning something very, very, very powerful. We're beginning that the soul inside of us, that it's the higher self, it's not the little victim midget soul that we used to carry and kiss the camel and die in 30 years. No, not anymore. The higher self, all our savings, all our lessons, all our progress in the spirit, it's in one soul. It's a big soul. And 3 years, that's what my work, to tune this new need. But now, next month, we have a chance to really finishing this struggle, and finally, the head and the tuches will be in the same dimension. The ability to see things as a spirit creating, as a wholeness. Not like in the news, this is murder this and this is rape this, and no. We will see that how everything is, we create, and you know what else?
what?
We will see finally that there is no good or bad or positive or negative. That's what we'll see. We will see how inside of us, built in us, we create everything to go forward. And this is never can be, never any process, even people that really, the lowest awareness on earth, you can never take from them this built-in, that everything what they create to try to go forward. We can never be without that. So finally we will see enlightenment, we will see how in and out, we will see how we create, we will see that wow, we will see the wholeness inside of us, we will see the new life. And it's a process, like I know another 3 weeks I will even talk from something else, but yesterday I drove 4 hours and today 4 hours, and just to go and to do some new contract in me. And it doesn't mean I finish the contract, no, but we will be more sensitive, not to others. We will be more open to what we create, because we create kind of like the best mirror to show us what's missing in us, and we deal with the mirror instead, tuning ourselves and fix the haircut and fix the... That's what we did for 26 fucking thousand years.
Michael, Hali asked, how has the spirit changed over this past 26 years of process? And
26,000.
26,000, sorry. And how has animal changed? How has the spirit changed and how has animal?
Less dense. If the higher self can come in, so it become less dense.
The spirit wants to be big, so
Spirit can expand just on the body. There is no school in Jupiter or some spa in Jupiter for spirits. That's the religious was kind of like our old need was trying to teach us that yes, heaven, hell, yes, 72 virgins and all this blah blah. No way. Now the animal in us, even the animal in us will feel very angelic. Will feel less dense. Like I'm a man, I don't want to make love to all the women. I don't want to eat all the food. I don't want to. It will be. Oh wow. Oh, I create the right mirrors to meet myself, and even the angel in me will be less dense. The angel part in me.
more light.
More light, more aware, more I will remember, more what we need. What's that awareness? Awareness is to take this note, I will be back soon, there is someone more important, like we put in the store, and that's it. To throw it out. It means to remember yourself, to remember your spirit. That's the tikkun. Whatever you do, to know that you do it just to yourself. It's not selfish. I'm not talking about the action, I'm talking about the awareness. Talking about sandwich for your spirit. We cannot be so sleepy dimension and think that things will come out from outside. No way. Nothing coming from outside.
Is it correct to say that the separation, הפרדה, fixing the תלות, איך אומרים תלות? Dependency? Dependency.
In Hebrew, dependency it's the opposite from mutual.
Mutual.
הדדיות?
Mutual.
Mutual?
Mutual. I don't know. No. I don't know.
It's okay. Because just when two things separate,
Dependent.
they create
The
echo, they create feedback, they create space. So yes, when we be one, till now we couldn't be one. When we be one, it will be easy to flow near the others, because who's the others we choose to see? People that hold in the other side of the same thought. That's family, that's couple, that's everything. People that hold in the other side, kind of like the outside God made them against me. They born to be against me. Because whatever I say, they're the other side, they say opposite.
We have a few questions. I'll start with Amy. She's asking, are there practices to do during these days before August 15th beyond welcoming the mirrors we create?
No welcoming the mirrors. Let me put some cream on the cake, Amy. Don't welcome the mirror. It means, again, if you welcome the mirror, you put someone more important than you. Welcome the part in you that create this mirror. Pay attention to what I said now. That's all the life. If in Hebrew respect come from heaven, if you respect others, you have it. No, respect the part in you that create these mirrors. Yes, this is one. Appreciate what you create. Because we always think we could create more. We always appreciate what we have and we don't have anything. So that's a big illusion that need to be wiped. So pay attention always to say, I appreciate what I create. Because I don't appreciate what I have because I don't have anything. That's the cream to the cake. And agree to the new design or shape. Kind of like till now, if I had a belly, I was focused in the belly that it will disappear. And it never worked. Even if I succeed really to be a slave and forget all the life, and I lost a little bit weight, the need's still there. We cannot change the physique, we can change just the spirits. All the flat tire are in the spirit. So focus till August 15. Also, kind of like let the spirit, you so trust that give her all the keys and the allowing to build you in the new way. Don't tell her what you need. A new nose, a new tuches, a new legs, losing weight, that's it. Fixing the wrinkle here or there. No! That's disturbing the spirit. No way. So that's the 3 things I will focus in the next 3 weeks. Till I bring the next thing.
Michal,
Okay, I just want to say that Edith Kimchi writes that the distance from Earth to the center of galaxy is 26,000 year of light.
Good.
And she asked a few questions, but if you want to ask something about the topic, so
everything is connected for me, so I don't know. It's all one knowledge, so I don't know. I want to ask, you said the door of the thoughts connected to the back mind or moch achori?
Yeah, every black hole and need to begin from something to be a white spiral. And everything in this galaxy is a spiral. Either is a black hole or white spiral. And there is no white spiral without it being a black hole. So don't say I'm deserving white spiral coming from out and some A-lanes and all that stuff. No way. We need to take our black hole and change it to white spiral, but we cannot disturb the spirit on the order to do it.
You mean that we fixing it from within?
That's the need now. That's what's happening now in the air. The need, the try. To try come from in Hebrew from the word miracle. It means also, what's miracle? Nes. Nes, it means from Nun to Samech. From darkness to light. And if you want another dimension, from Scorpion to Sagittarius.
So the question, fears from the future and being stuck in the past, they are...
Why we're afraid from the future?
Because
we connected to the past. That's an anxiety.
That's what creates the black hole? Hole?
No, black hole is our need to be blind till now.
So it's not
It's
connected
all
to
the time was black hole. Finally, we reach the need subconsciously to fix it. So let's see. Let's see if we succeed.
So that's why until now we couldn't really change the thoughts, or we couldn't really put awareness all the way to the end because the black hole was there all the time?
Good morning, Eliyahu.
I have a question. Harry asked, let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the question. Yeah. If there are no others, how does the tuning work exactly since you do it?
Each one has his own chair in the subconscious collective. I don't know how to bake a cake. I don't know how to fix the radio, and I don't know how to use my phone. But I know how to merge the soul, and I know how to be me, near, and to be the doorman that's building me. If I succeed to do it, if I want for others, nothing work. And this is why people can ask to be tuned, and actually they gave me the permission that I will be myself near their spirit, and it happens, And it's not just them, they're tuning, I'm tuning myself near it.
But you do it when you do the separation. That's how you can do it to others, because you.
Yes, I always teach, I teach 200 kind of healing. I always teach 200 kind of healing. To pray for others and to want for others and to heal others, it's totally bullshit. But I always teach 200 kind of healing energy work, and what I teach them the most, when they do it, and we can check, to be there from themselves and to remember themselves. If they remind themselves, sometimes every minute, every 2 minutes, whatever, and they are there from themselves, and they're purified, and then the person that was asking for healing and allowing to heal and allowing to change and need some hand from the dungeon up, they heal themselves 20 times more than the person that get. That's what I feel as a healer all the time. So the tuning and the healing and the work from far, and this is why I'm working of few hundred people a day, but always remind myself that I'm there for me. If I'm there for me, I get purified, I grow in my spirit, I change my black hole, and they allow it to do it. If I'm there for them, it block me, it block them. And they don't get the healing and they're not allowing the healing. And that's all my lecture when I teach how to do healing. It's paradox, but that's how it works.
Amit Damari asks, you talks about feel alive. She asked if it means, if when she puts awareness, it means that she has to put awareness that everything is accurate and smart.
Listen, I always say, for 40 years I'm bringing highest knowledge ever, but when I feel wise and accurate, when I remember that everything is wise and accurate, then I feel wise. Like that, I can really talk knowledge, and I don't feel wise. When I remember that everything is so wise and accurate, then I feel wise. But when I said a new concept for life, I actually talks about the fruit. Because to feel alive, even Amit, like near me or in my workshop or in my treatment, how you felt alive, that even the life was so strong for you that you couldn't move. To feel alive, it's orgasm. It's orgasm of the thinking, orgasm of the food. It's to combine between, that till now was struggle, to combine between the animal and angel in me and not struggle. All the rapes people create and all the murder and all the sickness, it's because the fight and the war between the animal and the angel, between them was too much. So I'm talking about to think it's orgasm, to feel alive, to eat, to see what I create, to pray, to appreciate what to create, to see a view, to see I don't know, it's whatever. If I know that everything begins in me and I'm the center, everything excites me. Because that's what I create, to meet myself. So I create clear mirrors to meet myself. When I remember me, it's the best sandwich for the spirit ever. And the spirit needs just one thing. There is no one soul in the world that care about other souls or want to take forward other souls or want to heal other souls or want to compare or want what other soul has. And we still with the fucking mind, oh yeah, I want that, oh I'm jealous in this, oh no. So what the soul love, how the soul go forward when she get pure, when she take a black hole and make it white spiral, when she has more light. And how she has more light? By drinking mineral good water. How she has more light? When I feel my soul, when I treat my soul, when I'm not ignoring my soul, when I know that my soul created to go forward, when I remember my soul, when I feel my soul.
I didn't finish. Amit had another question. She said, can I be...
First of all, Amit, I'm very happy that you watch us. Because I love the part in me near you.
Okay. Can I be sad and at the same time really appreciate what I create? And she writes, if I remember correctly, you said that if I'm still sad, it means that there is still something within me that judges between good and bad.
No. She forget what I said.
Okay.
But thank you for the question because it's very important. Hebrew, it's not a language. No way. No way. It's the language of the soul, and Hebrew, it's not a language. Okay. In Hebrew, sadness that sits in the kidneys in the end, it's not really just sadness. It's also nerve. Nerve. It means it leads to happiness. The sadness come up to leave, and then we will be more happy. Why we're happy? Because we have more light in us. Now there are some last Mohicans that happy for others. I know we talk like that all day. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh, I'm so happy for you. If my soul hear it, she will explode from this joke that someone happy for other. Even for your kids, when you say that I'm happy for you because you succeed or something, it's not you're happy for your kids, it's you're happy because you're less responsible. There is no such thing happiness for others. So when we're happy, when the sadness it's a nerve, it's the same word. It's a nerve that lead to happiness. So yes, part of to appreciate what you create, and it will be easier, of course, after August 15. It's yes, appreciate also kind of like the sadness or the feeling lonely or whatever, because I'm going to fix it. I see the options and the ability to fix it. That's the optimism that we want. It's not that one of the things, very important what I'm going to say now. One of the things that will be easier when the door of the thought will merge, when the binocular will be the eyes of the soul. We will not feel that things are bigger than us. What's that anxiety? That we don't know where to begin, that we feel the fear is bigger than us, that we feel someone is more important, someone more succeed than us, someone more rich than us, someone more beautiful than us, someone more young than us, someone more wise than us. No. We will not feel that life is bigger than us. And I'm saying something now so deep that I can lecture about it for a few days, just about it. So it's very, very important we will feel more. There is no way that when the binocular and the door of the thought merge to the higher self, that you will feel that the pictures, the realities, the problem
bigger than us.
That till now that was we felt, and then we paralyzed, and then we don't know where to begin, and then that's an anxiety. So it's going to change a lot. Questions? רגע, קודם כל מהזה.
Okay, Hannah Gaba is asking, who is guiding the spirit?
The management of
Spirit
of
house.
Chamegash.
It's spirit.
There is no such a thing guiding the spirit. We want that it will be outside God, the main pilot. No way. And he decided and he created the souls and all that blah blah. No way. Soul, it's a light. And also physical body, it's a light. And light has rules. Light has parking floors. Light has dimension. Light has... It's so easy to know that the taxi driver talks with his friend because it's the same frequencies. And I always say, don't walk with a gun and wonder why people shoot me. So everything is frequencies, and lights and dimension and souls are developing themselves. And I'm happy to tell you, Hannah, and I'm telling myself, that we reach now a need of 26,000 years of a new frequencies. I believe that we will more attract soulmates, because higher self cannot live without the soulmates, without the main mirror, without the spatial energy fields. I believe the right food, I believe fountain of youth, and it's not things that fantasy, no. Talking about yesterday.
Michal, when you talk about the war between the animal and the angel, so what's missing is the separation between these two? The separation?
What missing is legitimate, that this is what I made of. What missing is not to be humiliate in my animal and proud in my angel.
To put more awareness.
Finally they're going to be more in harmony, because the higher self, when the need of the higher self, it's not coming down till the hip, till the end of the angel. You want to come to the animal part. And that's very, very, wow, how important it is. But finally, that's the most important. Our higher self will fix the blindness.
In the door of the thoughts.
The blindness, his need to be blind inside of us.
Yeah, it's when we fix the
This
binocular.
is why we create mirrors and we deal with them, and we don't see it as a mirrors, we deal with them.
So first of all, Amit says wow, and she says Nafal Simon. Suddenly she understands, and she says love.
Simon in Hebrew, in English, it's tokens.
Yeah, the token just
Right.
felt its
Finally, the
face.
tokens.
Yes, finally
You
she
see, because
understood.
she's Aquarius, I can lecture to her in Hebrew 2,000 years. She will not get it. Aquarius, when they hear English, they get it. Yeah, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
Any language.
Next time I will try to talk in Russian.
Oh, so Hannah Gabayan, she asking more. So when we are going to see with the spirit, it means that we will not judge.
Not just judge. We will grow, we will use, we will be happy, we will feel alive, we will not deal with others. We never judge others. We judge, we translate our anger that we're not doing we're not using the mirror. That's judge.
Michael, Edith Kimchi shares with us another...
עידית קמחי זאת האיש
שהביא אותנו אז למרצה הזאת של המנורה. So she's in the galaxy knowledge, and she says that any black hole is a star in another dimension.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
And also she has a
But
question.
I'm talking about our need in the black hole and our need to make it a star.
Yes. She asks if you can talk about the change in thought that will be manifested in the new order and political change.
More.
תוכל לדבר על שינוי תודעה שיתבטא בסדר החברתי והפוליטיקה?
Everything is wise and accurate, including the President Trump, including Bibi Netanyahu now, including everybody, including Rouhani, in הרוח של העני, in Persian, Iran. Everything is wise and accurate, and we create everything, and everything we create in the sub-collective now. We're not now in revolution, in a subconscious collective. This is why the weather is different, everything is different in this world. We are in re, vu, le, shen.
Wait, just 1 second. Amit says she was laughing about what you said about her. It's so true. You know the Aquarius so well. And she's emoji of laughter. Yeah.
What do I want to ask?
Oh, and Amy says thank you about your answer to her before.
Amy, from August 15, you will be less polite. Actually, you will be here.
Yeah. And in Israel, you cannot be polite.
Michael, before in the beginning you were talking about the higher self, and you gave us a list of things. What is the higher self? One of them was the trust. You said higher self is all our trust.
Yes.
So the more we have...
This is why in Hebrew we call it imun la'emun.
Yes, so the more we trust our spirit, the more she grow and she...
The more she function as a spirit, she grow as a spirit. Because the only way she can grow in the spirit, it's in my physical body. Spirit doesn't have other places. Spirit has a physical body to grow, to purify, to fix black holes, everything.
And Temple of Joy, you were mentioning this between...
Yeah, because we forget that the barometer of life
that's the question.
The barometer of life is joy. Everything, like we sit and we hear this knowledge, and we ask ourselves, or we feel, are we enjoy or not? We eat something, we meet ourselves near person, did we joy or not? We forget that everything is barometer of joy. For this and the barometer of joy, it's the way we relate our spirit,
so if
the way we wake up in our awareness, the way we remember ourselves, the way we not expect from others to give us what we're not allowing. Because we always expect from others to give us, because who's the others that we choose to see? People that has usually more what missing in us. So it's so natural that they will make a little bit effort and they give us, consider, hello,
They have
I also
extra.
did for you, you did, You will do for me. I always act like that with you. Why you not acting? This is what gives us the feeling that everybody has, and me, I'm the only one that doesn't have.
What gives us this feeling?
That
we want
we choose to see all the people that has more than what they need, what missing in us. So we always see it. It's like
yes.
someone has a twisted nose. All what he sees, everybody
Straight.
has the best nose.
נכון.
So joy is the way to know if something is right for me or not right for me.
No, actually, the word right going to change to left. We are left-handed. We're not left behind. Right. This way in Hebrew, right in direction. So we will not say right, we will say
Left.
no. It left in me.
Center.
It left in me, or it didn't left in me, or it
Leave me.
went out.
No, but you always use in Hebrew the word right or wrong instead of good and bad, because there is no good and bad. But you said נכון לי or not right to me or not.
We need to make it not right to us. Everything we need to make
So
it
don't
right
say
to us.
right, say נכון. Because Hani said that you just answered your first questions, what you said before.
This is why I'm always saying that I never answer anyone. And in Hebrew, to ask questions is to come up from the dungeon. If someone coming up from the dungeon with awareness, he gets all the answers.
So Michael, so the question about the joy, if I create something that is not joyful anymore, it means that
It means you have
It's
an
about
opinion.
time.
You have an opinion.
No, but
You
you
said the
feel.
barometer. Is the
Okay,
barometer.
if something you feel that it's not joy for you, that means
It's about time to listen to the spirit.
yeah,
because
it's
this is
about
the
time to
junction.
make the non-joy right for you. Let's say you're doing something and you not enjoy.
Yeah.
You better listen to your spirit and make it right for you that from now on. But I want to delicate that with some cream to the cake. Usually when we decide like that, oh, okay, from now on I'm not doing it. It means we're invited right away the next morning to do it.
But
We
if
have
it's
to
not
learn
from
how
the
to
mind-
forgive. Wait. So what if you're my wife? You can scream here? No. Listen. We have to learn to forgive ourselves to all the time that we didn't forgive ourselves. Like now we can be mad of all these 26,000 years and the other 26,000 years. It's like it's like I see some people coming and they have new eyes. And even one time I healed a blind person and he start to be angry. Wow, it's like, woo, like he angry about the block,
That you had
about the
before?
old need,
That you
about
had
the
before?
need of the old need. No. To make it now, and especially in the next 3 weeks. Thank you for a question because it's very important. The next 3 weeks, let's say you see something that's not connected to you anymore, that you're not flow with that. It doesn't feedback you. It doesn't let you to meet your spirit.
You don't enjoy it.
You not enjoy it, and it doesn't. I'm putting more words to it, and you don't meet your spirit, and it's not right for you, and it's not left for you, and it's
Not middle.
pay attention to add that till now it was your need, was your self-confidence, was who you are, was part of you. And I'm going to say something very wise, and it's going to be the foundation and the base for your new building. Pay attention to what I said now. To forgive yourself of all the time that you couldn't forgive yourself, it means you so accept the old in you, the old need in you, that this is going to be the foundation of the new building.
It's like to leave something in the right intention.
I just explained that, yeah. Okay, questions?
Edith Kimchi asked if the year 2020, Slim Slim, is it seal in the
Is it
synchronizing seal?
Hinge.
In synchronizing of the solar system, is it a special seal?
Yes.
Yes.
Even there is no future. Like even I'm talking about August 15, potentially yes. Say like that. She doesn't watch us?
Yeah, I'm not. I
Okay.
think so.
Okay, potentially yes, but even I'm talking about August 15. It's still future.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about tomorrow, it's still future. There is no future. We have 40 kind of futures. We can miss this opportunity. We can, I'm not talking about like as a group. Each one can miss this opportunity. We can miss this amazing of a new beginning. But we can also use it. This is what I said. If people need some help, they can use me. They can use me. They can use, yeah.
Michael, sometimes you talk about the fact that when the spirit is not in the body, so the body is heavy, more heavy.
Yeah, even a person, even a kid that sleep and his spirit left
when
him.
Sleep. Yeah, you talk about it.
Yeah, when in the night the spirit leaves the body to a different dimension.
So
this is why in Hebrew liver and
Heaviness.
and heaviness, it's the same word, kaved kaved. This is why when the spirit leaves the body, the person is more heavy. And this is why I saw even in TV before 35 years that we push in energy and we can lift you and you don't have weight, even a person like this.
You show, no? You saw.
I show,
You showed. You
I
showed.
demonstrate or whatever.
Ken, so the question is, when the spirit is not in the body, when we sleep, the person is more heavy, but also when we not sleep, but we have a lot of fears, it could be more heavy, the body could be more heavy when we have a lot of fears.
Yeah, when the higher self, now in the last 3 years, we have like an amazing barometer. It's like your higher self is above your head, the average or whatever, or even if it was inside of you, it's for a few seconds or something like that. The last 3 years, to know that if we trust our spirit, if we put the right awareness, if the spirit is purified through in our physical body, it's how much the higher self inside of us.
And when we appreciate what we create, also the enjoyable things and the things that we not so enjoy, when we appreciate them, then this is something we need to do now.
You don't appreciate them, you appreciate
What
the
I
part in
create.
you that create that.
Yes, what we create.
You appreciate the part in you. We don't appreciate other people, we don't appreciate other mirror, we don't appreciate situation, we appreciate our center, our create part in. I'm saying something very, very important. We appreciate that we create that in beginning us, that it comes to take us forward, that it's a big opportunity to change things in us, that finally we can finish the victim place in us.
So this appreciation also for what we create, and it's not so make us happy, let's say. So this is what did I want to say? I forgot.
Never mind. You have more question? Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay, so let's say some total things.
Summary.
In August 15 until then, 3 weeks, we have a chance to help the real need in us. And the real need in us now, especially to people that merge and the soul inside of them, it's to help to build a new eyes, new binocular, new door of the thought that connected to higher self. That's our need. To do it, we have to appreciate the part in us that create options, abilities to go forward and to fix. We have to trust our spirit about the new shape and new design. Don't tell the spirit that you want big boob, nice tuches, beautiful eyes, curly hair, and all that stuff. No, don't. Don't disturb the spirit. Just trust the spirit, and every time you have a doubt, trust more. And like I said, appreciate the part in you that create the shape of the spirit, the new design of the spirit, and
Door of the thought, something?
and trust the spirit to feel what's really the truth. It's like the ocean. The spirit now is a private ocean that she takes out all the dead bodies. And allowing to not to disturb, I will say in different words. Remember not to disturb, to change the black hole and add to it, remember yourself all the time, remember your spirit, remember when you do things that you do it just for you, remember that your spirit doesn't care about other spirit and other souls, and that will be the best sandwiches for your spirit to allow in all the needs and all the process now. More questions? Okay. So this is it, and like I said, people that in America or Europe or in Israel that feel the needs of some help, also they can try to do it by themselves, but if they feel that still something is bigger than them, some problem or some issue or like bigger than you, it's the time to get some hand to the dungeon and to not to get rid of it, to make the nerve to the happiness. That's the healing. I'm a healer. I don't help people to get rid of what they create. There is no such a thing. When you want to get rid of what you create, you get married to it. I'm helping you to use it, to change it to the teacher of your problem. So this is it.
Bye.
Bye.